Today we are going to start a complete series on Tailwind CSS v4, and this video gonna be a first video in the series. So let's start. First of all, you have to install Node.js on your machine. The website is nodejs.org. You can just visit it or Google it and install the latest version of Node.js. And second thing is code editor. You should install this Visual Studio Code. You can Google it, VS Code, and open this website code.visualstudio.com, and you can install the latest version of VS Code on your machine. And you can use any code editor, but it is widely used and most popular code editor, so I would definitely recommend you to install this VS Code and use this VS Code. So I have already downloaded and installed Node.js, and similarly I have downloaded and installed VS Code. So let's open the VS Code, and we have to install some extensions. So I have opened the VS Code and go to the extensions tab right here, and we have to install two extensions. First is live server. Just search for live server, and we have to install this extension live server. I have already installed it, and it is the extension by Ritwik Day. You can note it down and install this server. And second extension we need is Tailwind CSS. Here it is, Tailwind CSS IntelliSense. It is the official extension provided by the Tailwind Labs. You can see right here. So you should install this extension as well, because we need this extension for the code hinting. I have already installed both of the extensions. So let's start. Let's create a folder and name it as Tailwind app, and open this folder in VS Code. Let me drag and drop in VS Code to open this folder. You can see on the left side the whole panel is empty. It means the folder is empty and there is no any file present as of now in the folder. Okay, let's open this website tailwindcss.com, the official website of Tailwind, and click on get started. We have various methods to install Tailwind CSS. We will choose Tailwind CLI. Click on Tailwind CLI, and we have to follow all these steps. First of all, let's copy this command. Open VS Code and open the terminal. Paste the command and press enter. Now the Tailwind is installed successfully along with this Tailwind CSS CLI. On the left side, you can see now we have node modules folder and two files, package.json and packagelock.json. Let's check this package.json. You can see we have Tailwind CSS installed and Tailwind CSS/CLI. Let's close this file. Check out the next step. In the second step, let's copy this line and we have to paste it inside input.css. So in the root directory, let's create a folder src, and within that let's create a file input.css and paste the line that we have just copied and save the file. Close it. And in the third step, we have to run this command in the terminal. Let's do it. We are just following the steps as of now. Let's paste the command and run it. You can see it has created a file output.css, and it is running in the background. Now let's create HTML file, index.html. Let's create the file in source folder, index.html, and let me add the boilerplate code. Let's check it. You can see here we have to include the output.css file. Let's check it before including that file first. Let me write header, heading 1. This is a test heading. Also just a test div element. And save the file. To open this file, if you remember, we have installed a live server. Let's click on go live. It will automatically run the file. You can see this is the heading and this is the div, and on the left, on the top, we have some spaces. Let's see. Now we have to include this output file in this. Let's include it. We have to include output.css file. Let's save the file, and you can see it is the heading tag, but now you can see it is the same as the text which is written in the div. Means it has reset all the things, and also there is no any left margin or top margin. Let's see what's inside output.css. This whole code is resetting all the default HTML styling. So this code has reset all the things, and it means now we have successfully installed Tailwind and it is working perfectly. Let's stop the command in the terminal first. Control C to stop this command. Also you can click on this bin icon to kill the terminal to stop the command which is running. Let me kill the command line. And again, let's remove this output.css file. I have to show you something. We have one heading and one div tag. Let's copy and paste, and let's have another div tag. Another div tag. It is just for testing. Let's try to style them with the traditional CSS system. In the style, let's define a class, green background. Let's write background as a green. Background color, green. It is a typical CSS thing. Now, in order to change the background color of these div and h1, what we have to do is we have to write class and the class name, which is green background. Let's save it. Open the browser. You can see the background of this div is green. Also, let's make the background green of this h1 tag as well. Save the file. Now the background of this h1 tag is green as well. Now let me show you what Tailwind is doing. Let's comment this green background. Also remove this class, and from here remove this class. Again include the file output.css. include the file output.css, save the file, and in order to run this, we have to run the command. First of all, let me copy this command again. Let's copy this command and let's run this command again. Let's check it in the browser. Now you can see background of green color is applied to the heading 1. Here we have written this class name only, but we have not written any style. Let's check output file. Here you can see bg green 500 class with background color as this green color. The variable is being used. Let's see the variable color green 500. Here it is, color green 500 variable, and it is the value of this green 500, which means whenever we are using any Tailwind class and this command is running in the background, whatever it is doing is it is continuously watching what we are doing. Whenever we are putting any class and saving the file, it will automatically generate the code and put it in output.css file. You can see the last line is 163. Okay, let's try to write some another CSS class in this div. bg, let's write red 500 and save the file, and let's open this output.css file. Now you can see we have bg red 500 with background color set as color red 500. Again, it is a variable. We can find it. It is the value of this red 500 color. So means that as we are using their classes, these classes are automatically included in this output.css file. So we don't need to just write the class name here, and we don't need to write it inside this way like bg red 500. We don't need to write this. Let's open Tailwind CSS again. Let me scroll it down. You can see these are the classes that are already provided by the Tailwind. These are the backgrounds, these are borders, these are effects. You can see on the official website of the Tailwind CSS. Everything is mentioned right there as well. Here you can see all the things are well defined right here. Let's try again. Let me check again. Now the last line is 167. Let's try to add another Tailwind class here. Let's say bg yellow 500. Save it. And let's go to the last line. This is the bg yellow 500. As you can see, along with this, Tailwind has also added few of other lines, but as of now let's focus on this only. This bg yellow 500 is added. Let's close this output file, and by now it is very much clear that whatever we are using, the Tailwind classes that we are using right here in HTML, Tailwind is going to do is compile these files and write all these thing in output.css file, and we have already included this output.css file right here at the top of this HTML element page. Let's visit the page and refresh it. You can see the style on the page. This is with red background, this is with yellow background, this is with green background, and in Tailwind we have shades of colors. Now let's remove this style. We don't need this. Also, as you can see, this command is running Let me close this first. Control C. Let's open that Tailwind website and copy this command again. Because this is a long text, we don't need to copy and paste this command time and again. What we will do is, in the package.json file, we will create a shortcut scripts, and within the scripts, let's name it as watch and write the command here. Also, along with watch, let's create another command that is build. You can name it anything and paste the same command, but in this case we will remove this watch flag. Let's clear this screen. First of all, let me run this command. To use this, we have to npm run build. With npm run build, we are running this command. You can see right here. What this command is doing, it has compiled the files, created the output file, put all the code in output file, and it is stopped. And now let's run npm run watch. This command will keep on running in the background. You can see this command is already running and it will not stop until we will stop it, and it will keep watching about the changes. Whenever we will make any changes and when we will save the file, it will automatically running and change the. Let's stop this. Control C, clear, and minimize the terminal. So let's move to the next topic.